Hey guys, before the video starts, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for liking my videos and support. It really helps the channel out a lot, but if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. You can always unsubscribe whenever you want, but anyway, I'll get to the video. Not that one, give me a minute. Gosh, dang it. Sorry about that. Bell was the successor of Jeep and Technoblade. Part 2. When Bell went through the portal, his world on the other side was falling apart. He had no other choice but to leave. When he got there, the portal turned to ash. Dust to dust. When Bell got through the portal, he was on the dungeon level 75. However, Iron's group will be going to level 69, but right now they're just dealing with the Minotaur situation on the lower levels. Because Bell is gonna walk all the way down there, and they just gonna assume that he was in the mid floors, but actually, he was actually at the 75 floors. But anyway, due to Bell's arms being broken and almost ripped off. His arm broken and almost ripped off. However, Bell's leg is completely fractured and broken. So Bell decides to make a little house, but he has to find somewhere really open and remote. He manages to find a cave nearby, but however, he knows that there's monsters nearby. So he decides to throw a rock at one of the monsters to attract its attention to the other one. And when Bell saw it, the monster punched that monster with one punch and he just killed it instantly. And Bell was like, shit, those things are gonna be hard to handle. As Bell begins building his base, he made his doors out of iron, reinforced iron, because he just found a crafting recipe for that. As Bell cut some wood down that was still in the dungeon, was growing on trees down there, or what was left of trees that were still good, Bell managed to make himself a bed and and get some food off the trees, but they were a bit not good. Some of them were rotten, some of them were good. So Bell begins eating some apples, and his hunger bar was being filled. He managed to get his hunger bar filled up to almost full, but he just got to eat something else. However, Bell looked at his arm, and he noticed that there was something in his arm. He pulled it out, and it was a maggot. And Bell thought, I thought maggots don't appear in this world. I don't think maggots are not meant to be I didn't think maggots would come this fast. Because in a dungeon, if you die, the maggots will appear way more quicker and they eat your body way more faster. If you're left, if you're wounded for about, I don't know, a few days. But since Bell just received those wounds, the wounds are pretty deep and the bugs think that it's like rotten flesh, so they're eating the fresh flesh. So Bell decides to do something. Bell begins putting his hand in water, and he puts a bit of poison in the water. Don't worry, he made a bucket, and he put his hand in there, and the maggots begin killing themselves. But however, this would also mean Bell's been poisoned as well. However, Bell has Bell has milk to counteract the effect, counteract the poison. As all the maggots were in there dying, and the last one got out of Bell's shoulder, Bell quickly grabbed the milk bucket that was the only thing he had left for curing any diseases, and it disappeared quickly. However, Bell is on 1.5 hearts. Yeah, the dead whatever. Yeah, this guy's been posting 45, but he's been making them a bit short, so I gotta talk to him about that. So yeah, guys. As Bell was beginning to wonder, what the hell am I gonna do now? For food, because Bell ate all the food just to heal himself. His leg's working all fine and better, but it still needs a bit more healing. But that's when Bell looks at the bucket of poison. And Bell gets a sinister grin on his face. As Bell grabs the maggots that are floating in the bucket, he throws out the poison, which actually found which their poison plants. They just gave, but they just the poison plants are now to kill themselves because now Bill has a clear path to go to the mid floors, but he didn't know he did that because it was a hidden since it was a hidden pathway, but it was covered by poison flowers. But since the poison in Bell's world was so potent, it killed the poison flowers basically. After Bell made an infinite water source, which I'm gonna say that sometimes Bell's like facts, sometimes Bell's things do apply to him there. So that's when Bell did make an infinite water source and grabbed some spices off some of the floors, and he did counter a Minotaur, but he manages to sneak past it without the Minotaur knowing where he is or spot him. As Bell was beginning to cook the maggots, I know, gross, but he has to eat something. As Bell put the spices and some of the ingredients in for that, with a new cooking recipe that Bell made. Because in that world, you can make way more recipes. You can create your own recipes. So yeah, that's what Bell's doing. And please, guys, if you like this video, please smash that like button in the face. And also, my Discord link will be in the commentary. After you guys see this video, and once this video is done, you can log into my Discord. I will send the commentary up for my Discord channel, or for my Discord. If you guys want to talk to me, just call me up, and I'll respond to you. It's for what if you want me to do next, or which one you want me to do first. But anyway, I'll get back to the video. As Bell was almost done cooking the maggots, he feels the ground, but he feels a different, like a presence of pure, like something really strong and powerful. But Bell will have the strength for that later. Because after the maggot soup was done, Bell decided to be eating the maggots. And I know, the maggot stew does not, it tastes a bit bad, but with the ingredients, it tastes really good. Bell sits on his bed, and his arm begins healing itself. Finally. But when Bell went to sleep, he dreamt of everyone that was in the village with him. Technoblade, Dream, Tommy, everyone you could imagine. But they said to him, Bell, Cornell. As Dream and Technoblade walked to him as they said his name, and Bell turned around and he just begins hugging them, crying his eyes out, just saying, "Teachers, I missed you." As the teachers hugged him, and they're just saying, "Well, it's thanks to you we're free." As Bell's like, "Free? What do you mean?" As Bell and Technoblade were saying, like, not Bell, Dream and Technoblade were saying, "You freed us from that damn prison. You see, Bad Boy Halo was containing our souls. That's why he was so strong at PvP, or his fighting skills. He absorbed our souls to know how to beat you. But thanks to us, you surpassed us, and even everyone in that village, or in our home." As Bill's like, "Okay, but why are you appearing then? You could have told me after a week I've been here." As Dream and Technoblade's like, "Yes, but we wish to see if you would survive without us." And you did. And also, Dream has a present for you. It's a sword. A sword with unmatched strength, can never be broken, and its mending is powerful, sharpness powerful, swiping powerful. It has all the enchantments for the sword that would be lame to good. So imagine he had everything, and that's like infinity. But only Bell can wield that sword, because Bell is worthy. Of course, Dream and Technoblade said, "Also, here's a mask." Technoblade gave Bell a mask that had horns on it and a smiley face, like the same one as Dream. but it's a bit pink. However, when Belle gets mad, the eyes for the black ones turn into bright green. I'll tell you what, guys. If you guys send me like your fan art or what your mask should be, I will say that will be the mask for Belle. For now, I'm making it as anonymous, so when Belle puts the mask on, it enhances his abilities to heal, and he's more aware of his surroundings when he puts the mask on. And that's when Dream and Technoblade say, "You can also bring us back. You can also bring back our world, or make a new one if you wish." As Belle's like, "Really?" But that's when Dream and Technoblade said, "Well, in order to do that, you must be strong enough to do it." As Dream's like, as Belle's like, "How do I get strong then?" As Dream tells Dream and Technoblade tell, Belle how to become stronger to fight his way through the dungeon to get to the ground area. Also, he has obsidian. He has 16. He has like about 32 obsidian because Technoblade gave Belle the obsidian in case, because obsidian is really hard to break, and it gave Belle some time before Bad Boy Halo could break through it. Basically, as Belle is like wondering, so is that all you got for me, guys? As Dream and Technoblade are like saying, "Yep, that's all we have for you, Belle." As both of them give a pat on Belle's shoulders, they like say, "When we meet again, Belle, make sure you make a country that has peace." Technoblade and Dream are like Technoblade and Dream and Technoblade say, "Yes, yes." No, Technoblade says to Dream, "Yes. If you make the peace, we need peace in that world. When we make it. Make sure there are no fights." But except for me, Technoblade's saying, Technodream's like, "Yeah, and for me. And if people want to die in that world, they can die. You know what? No, never mind, Belle. You can just turn on. You can just we can just put on fights on because we can never die." As Belle's like, "Yeah, I kind of figured you two would just call back on the peace thing because Technoblade does not like government. Dream, you just don't like Tommy in it." And Dream's like, "Yep, I don't." As Tommy in the background says, "Hey, fuck you, Dream." And Belle turns to his left, just says in the dream, just says, "Fuck you, Tommy in it." As Tommy's just like, "Okay, bye." As Belle wakes up from the dream, and his right side of his bed is the sword. And I'm calling this. You know what, guys? In the comment section, you guys get to decide what the sword should look like. And I'll send the Discord link will be in my commentary. And if you guys want to draw what the sword will look like, I will say yes. You guys are doing a good job. Plus, I never said. Oh, I have an idea, guys. So let's just say the blade can actually split in two, but its damage ratio is decreased. But it's still insane. But it's 10 times more faster now. Plus, the damage ratio for that is probably 500 split, but together 500 split, but together it's really powerful because 500, but the speed increases. So pretend the speed for the sword is like, I don't know, like no, you guys can decide in the comment section the speed and everything for everything. But anyway, as Belle was like, running, so it was real. As Belle was smiling, just says, "I didn't think it was." As Belle was scratching his head and laughing about it. But Belle didn't notice he was holding something. He was holding a mask. It had horns on it. So Belle put it on, and Belle's whole body began changing. He was a bit more taller, and he had a hoodie, a green hoodie. You know what? I'm gonna say he has a fucking red hoodie. Fuck it, because I like that for Belle. Red hoodie's best. The red hoodie. or green hoodie. No, you guys can decide. So as Deku was like, not Bell. Bell was like, "Whoa, did I actually get these clothes?" And there's one, and the mask said on the front of it says, "Hope you like your present," smiley face from Dream and Technoblade. Asbel was like, "Oh, you fuckers, you came up with this shit." Asbel puts it on. He gets the clothes and begins going out in the dungeon and begins going ham. No, he doesn't begin going ham. He first wants to fight a Minotaur with his sword, and he has the Axe of Peace from Technoblade. As Minotaur begins charging at Bell, Bell just has a feeling his blade could come apart. So Bell does that, and Bell just was casually walking up to the Minotaur and just sliced its head off. Like Bell did not even move. He just lifted up his blade once and it just killed it instantly. Because that's how fast a blade can cut. However, after that, know what, guys? Since Bell is that since you know what? Bell's a level 1. Wait, before that, hear me out. Hear me out. So you guys know, like, since Bell has so much skills, imagine if he's level 2, but since Bell's level 1, he surpasses Ainz for level 1. He surpasses everyone. But if he goes to level 2, holy shit. His skills will triple since he's gonna be level 2, level 3, triple, level 5, level 4, triple. Like that. So every time he levels up, it's tripling his damage and his abilities. So you can just imagine what that's like, guys. So guys, please tell me in the comment section. Do you love this? Do you like this video? If you do, smash that like button in the freaking face. And also, follow if you're watching this video. Thank you for listening to. Thank you for the good time we had yesterday. It was fun. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. And I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna end the video here. Asbel was like, huh. I didn't think it would kill it instantly. Asbel puts his blade behind his back as they both become one together. Bell begins using the hidden path, which can actually skip to the mid floors because I'm going to say that only appears every 500 years, and that was the year that it appeared in. So, but no one knew it existed, so Bell went all the way to all the way down, and Bell was like, huh. And of course, Ainz was actually on the mid floors, killing on the lower floors to kill the last Minotaur. However, the door opened behind the Minotaur, and Bell simply just thrusts his blade in the Minotaur's stomach and just begins going down, slicing crotching the pelvis in half. As Minotaur fell on the ground, just crawling to Ainz. As Ainz was about to finish it, Bell threw the axe of peace into the Minotaur's head, ripping off its skull and knocking it into the wall, crushing it. As Ainz was like saying, "Who the hell is this guy?" As Bell grabbed the axe and just looks at her, and just Bell decides to like want to fight her because she thinks that she's pretty much a good a good a good sparrer. So Bell begins charging at her as she says she just thinks that this guy's gonna kill her. So she gets in her stance, and then Ainz begins giving it her all. However, Bell is just sitting there. However, Bell is just not breaking a sweat. He's just using the axe, not his swords, because he sees everything. Because he's way more. He's stronger. Even though he's a level 1, plus he's fucking. He's also a god. Not actual god, but he's mortal. He's mortal. But I can't remember what the god. What would Bell's titles be? Since how Technoblade has the blood god. What would Bell's title be? In the Discord server, please tell me, guys. But anyway, I will not spoil the fight, and I'll end the video right there. Thank you so much for enjoying this video, guys. I really hope you like this. Please smash that like button, and I'll talk to y'all later.